Welcome to English Practice Every Day. In this first video of this grammar and practice series, we will answer the question, what is a noun? What is a noun? Let's start. What is a noun? What is a noun? At the very basics, a noun is a word that refers to a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. A noun is a word that refers to a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. A person, for example, mother, friend, manager, poet, painter, doctor, etc. A place, for example, garden, kitchen, theater, gallery, hospital, etc. A thing, for example, pen, board, coat, hat, computer, bottle, etc. An idea, for example, democracy, education, knowledge, language, etc. If we want to learn these varieties of nouns, we need to separate these nouns into proper categories. Categories like if it is just one person or many, one place or many, one thing or many, one idea or many. If we talk about multiple items and we can count them in numbers, then we call them countable nouns. Again, if we talk about multiple items and we can count them in numbers, then we call them countable nouns. For just one noun, we call that a singular noun. For just one noun, we call that a singular. For more than one or multiple nouns, we add s after such multiple nouns and we call them plural nouns. Again, for more than one or multiple nouns, we add s after such multiple nouns and we call them plural nouns. We add s at the end to separate them from their singular form. We add s at the end to separate them from their singular form. For example, mother. One mother is singular, one mother. But two mothers with s added is plural, two mothers. Similarly, five mothers, s added with plural, five mothers is plural. Painter. One painter is singular, but two painters, s added at the end of painter is plural. Similarly, 10 painters, s added is plural. Garden. One garden is singular, but 7 gardens, s added is plural. Hospital. One hospital is singular, but 20 hospitals, s added is plural. Pen. One pen is singular, but 50 pens, s added at the end is plural. Bottle. One bottle is singular, but 10 bottles, s added is plural. 10 bottles is plural. These are all countable nouns because we can count them and put a number before them. Again, these are all countable nouns because we can count them and put a number before them. These nouns make up the largest group of nouns in English. These nouns make up the largest group of nouns in English. For some countable nouns, to separate singular from plural forms, instead of adding just s, we add es. Again, for some countable nouns, to separate singular from plural forms, instead of adding just s, we add es. For example, bus. One bus is singular, but 2 buses, we add es at the end, is plural. 2 buses with es. Lady. One lady is singular, but 5 ladies, adding es at the end, is plural. 5 ladies is plural. Calf. Calf. One calf is singular, but 3 calves with es added at the end is plural. 3 cards is plural. Up till now, we talk about person, place, and thing. But please notice that we cannot say the same for all the nouns that refer to ideas. For example, language is a noun that represents an idea, and we can say one language, 5 languages. So language is a countable noun. But we can't say the same for the noun knowledge. We cannot say one knowledge, 2 knowledges, 5 knowledges. It doesn't sound correct to our ears. Since we cannot put a number in front of noun knowledge, we call it uncountable noun. Again, since we cannot put a number in front of noun knowledge, we call it uncountable noun. More such uncountable nouns that represent ideas are happiness. We cannot say multiple happinesses. Happiness is always uncountable and singular. Similarly, education. We cannot say educations, 2 educations, 5 educations. Hence, education is uncountable noun. Similarly, water. We cannot say waters in plural. So water is uncountable noun. Wisdom is uncountable noun because we cannot say wisdoms, 1 wisdom or 5 wisdoms. So wisdom is uncountable noun. I hope by now you understand what singular nouns, plural nouns, countable nouns, and uncountable nouns are. Another simple trick to identify a noun in any given sentence is to just put the word the, the, in front of a word, and if it sounds like a unit, then that word is a noun. For example, the girl sounds like a unit, so girl is a noun. The girl sounds like a unit, so girl is a noun. The table sounds like a unit, so table is a noun. The table sounds like a unit, so table is a noun. If we say the very, or the talked, or the because, they sound odd to our ears. Hence, we can safely say that very, talked, and because are not nouns. Again, if we say the very, or the talked, or the because, they sound odd to our ears. Hence, we can safely say that very, talked, and because are not nouns. Of course, we can easily put the and very together in a sentence. For example, the very happy dog. The very happy dog. But here, the very by itself does not work as a unit and goes along with happy dog, while the girl or the table can very well work as a unit. So, girl and table are nouns, but very is not. While applying this rule, we must remember one thing, that we cannot put the in front of one type of noun, and that is proper noun. Now, what is a proper noun? What is a proper noun? Here comes 2 more categories of our nouns: proper nouns and common nouns. Proper nouns and common nouns. Going back to our previous examples about a noun referring to a person, a place, a thing, an idea, we saw that mother is a noun because we can say the mother. It is also a countable noun because we can say 3 mothers. But the noun mother here doesn't specify whose mother, or that she is the mother of a particular person. Therefore, for such a noun, we call it a common noun. A common noun, because she can be anybody's mother. She can be anybody's mother, hence a common noun. But what if we have to talk about one particular mother? who has a particular name. For example, John's mother. John's mother. John just has one mother, and as a person, she must also have a name. Let's say Martha is her name. Then Martha is a proper noun. Martha is a proper noun, while mother is a common noun. Martha is a proper noun, while mother is a common noun. So, any given noun to a person or a place or a thing is called a proper noun. A proper noun. We cannot put the, the, in front of such proper nouns because they don't sound correct as a unit to our ears. We cannot say the Martha. We cannot say the Martha. It sounds odd to our ears. Other examples of proper nouns are the friend whose name is Jack. The friend whose name is Jack. The manager whose name is Kevin. The manager whose name is Kevin. The mother whose name is Martha. The mother whose name is Martha. The poet whose name is Pablo. The poet whose name is Pablo. The painter whose name is Vincent. The painter whose name is Vincent, etc. Here, words friend, manager, mother, poet, and painter are common nouns. Again, words friend, manager, mother, poet, and painter are common nouns, whereas words Jack, Kevin, Martha, Pablo, and Vincent are proper nouns. Words Jack, Kevin, Martha, Pablo, and Vincent are proper nouns. So, to summarize this lesson, we learned that nouns are words that refer to persons, places, things, or ideas. Again, we learned that nouns are words that refer to persons, places, things, or ideas. Some of these can be counted and we can put a number in front of them. Such nouns are called countable nouns. While others we can't put a number in front of, such nouns we call uncountable nouns. For just one item, we call it a singular noun. For multiple items, we put s or es at the end and call it a plural noun. For a particular given name, we call it a proper noun. And if no name is given, but the noun still describes a person, place, or a thing, we call it a common noun. Now let's have a test. I will ask a question and you try to answer. I will pause for a few seconds and then reveal the answer to you. Let's start. 1. Is this a noun? Always. Is this a noun? Always. No, we cannot say the always. So always is not a noun. We cannot say the always, so always is not a noun. 2. Is this a noun? 3. Is this a noun? 3. Yes, we can say the tree, so tree is a noun. We can say the tree, so tree is a noun. 3. Is this a countable noun? Equipment. Is this a countable noun? Equipment. No, equipment is a noun but not a countable noun. Equipment is a noun but not a countable noun. We can say the equipment, but we cannot say 2 equipments or 10 equipments because equipment refers to a collection of tools, machinery, or other items that are used for a particular purpose. Equipment represents a mass or uncountable concept, so we don't use equipment with a numerical value in front of it. For example, we need more equipment for the project. Or the company invested in new equipment for the laboratory. 4. Is this a countable noun? Bed. Is this a countable noun? Bed. Yes, we can say the bed or 10 beds or 100 beds. We can say the bed or 10 beds or 100 beds. 5. Is this an uncountable noun? Glass. Is this an uncountable noun? Glass. Yes and no. The word glass can be both a countable and an uncountable noun depending on how it is used. As an uncountable noun, when used in a general sense to refer to the material or substance glass, is treated as an uncountable noun. For example, the table is made of glass. In this context, glass refers to the material as a whole and is considered uncountable. As a countable noun, when used to refer to a specific object or container made of glass, glass can be a countable noun. For example, Jane drank a glass of water. In this case, glass refers to a specific drinking vessel and it is countable. So, depending on the context, glass can function as either a countable or uncountable noun. 6. Is this a common noun? Coffee. Is this a common noun? Coffee. Yes, coffee is a common noun. As we learned, common noun is a general name for a person, place, thing, or idea, and it doesn't refer to a specific or unique item. In this case, coffee is a common noun because it refers to a general category of a beverage made from roasted and ground coffee beans. 7. Is this a common noun? Spider-Man. Is this a common noun? Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man is not a common noun. Spider-Man is a proper noun because it refers to a specific and unique individual who is a fictional superhero character. 8. Is this a proper noun? London. Is this a proper noun? London. Yes, London is a given name to a particular city. London is a given name to a particular city. London is a proper noun for the city, which is a common noun. London is a proper noun for the city, which is a common noun. City is a common noun. That's all for this grammar lesson and practice video. In our next video, we will delve deeper into more types of nouns along with what we learned in this video. We will learn animate and inanimate nouns, concrete and abstract nouns, collective nouns, possessive nouns, and gerund nouns. Until then, keep practicing what we learned today. Bye for now.